we are going to look at how Google Calendar and Gmail work together. The first calendar in your list of calendars is associated with your Google account and acts as your default calendar. Up at the top right, we're going to click on the gear and click Settings so that we can adjust the settings for this calendar. Scroll down until you see Event Settings. My setting here is Add Invitations to my calendar from everyone. You can click on this drop-down to adjust who you can receive invitations from. In addition, you can scroll down to see notification settings. How would you like to receive an alert to a meeting that's in your calendar? You can again select these little carrots to drop down to decide how you would like to be notified about meetings and events that are in your calendar. Scrolling down to events from Gmail, I'm going to make sure that I select this checkbox right here. This means that events that are in my Gmail will automatically be added to my calendar. Scrolling down further, it says that I do need to set this smart feature in Gmail to make sure that this setting works, which we will do in a bit. You can also scroll down and set your working hours and location to alert people who are sending you an invite of when you are available. Scrolling down towards the bottom of the page, you can click to turn on offline calendar. Clicking the back arrow to return from settings and looking at your list of calendars, you can click under your calendars for other calendars and subscribe to someone's calendar or create another calendar. When you subscribe to somebody's calendar, you can click to look for them and then subscribe to their calendar so that you can see their calendar. Or you can create a new calendar and then adjust your settings for each of your additional calendars that are yours. Access permissions can be different for every one of your calendars. For this calendar, it's available to the entire district, but they can only see free and busy. I can show calendar information in other Google applications to help make my work more efficient. I can also share my calendar with specific people so that these people can see all the events. When you have your calendar, your Google Classroom calendars, subscribing to other calendars, and another personal calendar, it will look like you have a long list of calendars in your list. But you can view all of your calendars just by clicking and unclicking this box. So if your calendar looks too busy, well, just unclick some of the calendar events that you don't need to see right now. And when you do need to see their events, you just click them to turn them on again. You will still have access to them. You're just unclicking what you view. You can click anywhere on your calendar to create a new event. You can create an event just for yourself to remember that you are going to be busy during that time so that you will not overbook yourself. But you can also create an event and invite others. Once you add the people that need to be invited, you can set the date and the time and click Save. You will then be prompted to email your guest if desired. As mentioned before, Gmail and Calendar work together. Here at the top menu, you can get to settings with a cog, just like in Calendar. But over on the left-hand side, you can compose a new email. Over on the right-hand side of Gmail, you can quickly navigate to Google Calendar. You can create a note in Google Keep. You can create a task, like a must-do item, Here you can get to your contacts and you can even get add-ons. Over on the left side, you can quickly get to chat to share something quickly with your team or send them a quick message or even start and join a video meeting. Let's click on the cog and see all settings to optimize our inbox. Scroll down and turn on those smart features. This will help Google Calendar work even better with your Gmail. So click on both boxes to turn on those smart features to help you work smarter and faster. Scroll down to create your new email signature. You can create new, give it a name, and then you can add a picture, your job title, and your contact information. Make sure that you have put the same title in your new emails and your reply, and scroll down and save your changes. Click on Inbox so that you can change the settings for how your inbox looks. You can use the default that it is automatically set to. You can do the important emails first, the unread first, and then everything else is below. You can do starred first. You can do a priority inbox or multiple inboxes. If you have the standard amount of emails, unread first is very effective because once you've read everything that's unread, everything else is below and you know you've read all your new email messages. If you get a lot of emails, a priority inbox or a multiple inboxes would be a better choice. Moving back out of settings, you can scroll down below your list of emails until you find labels. You can click on the plus to create a new label. These kind of act like folders. So you can name a label and you can even put a label inside of another label. And this is just a way to organize your emails, especially if you get a lot of them, or if there's a certain label from certain people or a certain topic that you want to be able to easily find. I can click over here in the search bar and I can create a filter. I can put in terms that match emails of a certain description. I can create a filter that says who it's from, or words that are in the subject, or has the words that are in the body of the email, the size of it, or kind of when it was created. So emails that match those terms, one or more of those, I can say create a filter. And I can tell it to automatically do something with emails that match those search items. I can tell it to skip the inbox and just go right to archiving. I can tell it to apply this label, and I can tell it to apply this same filter to the other conversations that match those terms. Once I have all of those things selected that I want it to do automatically, I'm going to create this filter. This will help my inbox organize itself. Sometimes you may find that you are answering the same question over and over again. In this case, you can choose a Gmail that you have sent or similar Gmail that you've sent many times and make it into a template. This will help you to quickly respond to people who need the same information. So just save it to your template and reuse that template again. When you are ready to send out your email, you can choose the drop arrow right beside the word send and schedule it. So you can schedule it in the default times, morning, afternoon, or the next morning, or you can pick a date and time from your calendar. If you've noticed as soon as you sent it, oops, I forgot the attachment, oops, I spelled something wrong, you can undo send it for up to 30 seconds, depending on what kind of settings you set in your Gmail settings. My pro tip for you is to get the calendar and Gmail apps for your mobile phone so that you can quickly and on the fly see what meetings are coming up and quickly respond to anybody that needs something right now.